Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the old guy Jack. I'm sitting out here in my unheated, I'm trying to heat it. I got a little electric heater and a very small unvented propane heater. It's supposed to be unvented, so hopefully it won't kill me. And I thought I'd follow up on a headlight problem I have for a DT175. And that headlight problem is basically that I have a blown bulb, and following a friend's lead, I'm going to try and remove the existing bulb in here, which it's not meant to be removed, and I'm going to try substituting an LED bulb. I have some ideas about that. I think I just about stabbed myself in the hand there. It's a good thing I had gloves on, isn't it? I do believe that if you rectify the voltage coming up from the stator through a bridge rectifier, you might get a better voltage to use in that LED bulb. So we're going to give that a shot. Let me get a pair of pliers here. And see what we can do. I may not be able to test it today. I can test it with a battery, but I won't be able to test it with the stator. All right. Now we need to see if we can get this out of here. But that bulb is no good. It's coming. This isn't the correct headlight for my DT175, but it's the only one I've got. Now there's a bulb, the glass off of that bulb is broke, and we're going to see if we can't get it out of there. I might have to break it up some more. I got a few pieces out. I think that front glass is pretty sturdy, so. Did we get it all? I think not. I think there's one more piece in there. Doesn't want to come out. I don't know if I got it busted up enough or not. I think it's empty in there now. All right, there's that. Let's get rid of this broken glass. are, I hope, you've been sitting around for a while. I knew I was going to do this. And, ooh, these have to be soldered on, but they do go down in there. And they only have 2 leads, so that means the case is a ground. So that's different than what my mentor in this case had. He had a halogen bulb and it had 3 leads on it. So I'm going to need to ground this outer case. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go get a 6-volt battery and see if I can figure out which is which here. So if I put some washers in here and then reclamp it with this, I'll just need to know how much to put in there. So let's measure it. And I'm seeing about 5.5 millimeters. So we need something that's 5.5 millimeters thick, has a hole big enough for this to go through, which is 20 millimeters, and has an outside diameter of 34.5 millimeters. All right, well, I found this one. It's a 1/2-inch washer, and it's just almost the right size. Let me bend these tabs a little bit more out of the way. Well, I could, oh yeah, that fits right down in there. All right, the problem we gotta have is making this .20 millimeters. All right, so obviously my camera quit. I thought it was going, but it isn't. And I got the LED bulb in there. It's situated pretty steady. What I had to do, I don't have a nice lathe or milling machine or anything, so I found a couple of large washers. One was a 1/2-inch washer, and I had to make the inside bigger so I could get the bulb through it. And then I had another washer that's, I forget the word. It's a concave washer. You use them on Well, some of the Enduros use them on the crankshaft, on the clutch side, and some of them use them on the clutch itself, but they're concave and they're kind of like a lock washer. They work that way anyway. So anyway, I had one of those, and I had to hog out the center of that as well to get the bulb through it. So I put the thicker 1/2-inch washer on the bottom, and then I put that Belleville washer on the top of that, and then I put the washer that was on top of the regular bulb that was in there to hold it in place. So this being metal, I hope that this would be ground, because this bulb doesn't have 3 pins like this bulb did. So what we have, and I hope it works, because if I have to isolate it, I don't know. We'll have to see. But right now, we got that LED bulb in there. We got a 6-volt battery over here. And when we touch this, we get the low beam. When we touch this one, we get the high beam. So we've accomplished that. Now we need to accomplish the other thing. And I believe I can simply take 2 of these off with a soldering iron and just solder them onto these 2 high and low beams. What do you think? Is it going to work or not? Got to go get my soldering iron. Well, folks, that didn't work. When I tried to take those tabs off the old one, they just broke at the bottom. And so what I'll do is I'll put together a small wiring harness that I'll solder directly to the 2 points on top of the bulb, and have a spade lug that attaches to one of the screws on the outside of the rim there, and that will provide me with a ground. And then we'll just plug it in, and away we'll go. I've got a DT3 engine that I'm gonna have up on the bench here pretty soon, and when I got it there, I'll connect this in to the stator and see if it's going to work on AC, and then I'll try my idea of putting a bridge rectifier and possibly a capacitor in that circuit to rectify that voltage coming from the stator, which is AC, make it DC, and smooth it out a little bit with a capacitor, maybe a 20 volt 50 microfarad or 100 microfarad capacitor, and we'll see how that works. So I'll be back. This is all you're going to get today. I'll be back when I get that engine up there and get the stator turning on that DT3 engine. We'll see you then. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'd appreciate that. And I won't get mad. I promise you. I won't get mad. I won't get defensive. I'll either use your information or not. That's the way it goes. All right, we'll see you next time.